Hello. Today, for our creative microbiology project, we chose food spoilage and preservation. Food spoilage is the process in which food deteriorates to the point it is not edible for human consumption or when its edibility becomes reduced. Signs of spoilage include the different appearance from when it was fresh, including a change in color, texture, and odor. To combat food spoilage, we invented preservatives. Preservation of food is done by treating and handling food to stop or slow down spoilage. Some methods include canning, pasteurization, freezing, and adding chemicals. To record the effects of varying levels of chemical preservatives on food spoilage, we conducted a time lapse to show the deterioration of food with different kinds of chemical preservatives. We took 3 foods with little to no preservatives and 3 foods with more preservatives and compared the two. The 3 foods included oranges, bread, and Gouda cheese. The details are on the slide, and for the rest of the presentation, the photos will be followed by observations of the time lapse. The first food observed here is organic oranges, which showed clear deterioration over the 6 days of the time lapse and presented with many forms of mold. Here we have Publix bakery bread, which presented with little signs of deterioration, but did have some mold on it by the end of the time lapse. Next, we have the Landana organic Gouda cheese, which, as expected, did show signs of food spoilage towards the end of the time lapse. After seeing the first 3 types of food with few preservatives, we're now going to move on to the 3 types of food that had lots of preservatives, including the Dole canned oranges, which presented with very little signs of food spoilage during the 6 days of the experiment. As with the canned oranges, the Wonder Bread also showed few signs of food spoilage over 6 days, with little to no mold and only becoming stiff towards the very end. Finally, there was the Publix American cheese, which showed little signs of change over 6 days and did not become moldy. As we can see, over the course of 6 days, the foods with little preservatives showed more signs of food spoilage, and the foods with more preservatives showed less signs. This shows us that food preservatives do work to prevent food spoilage. The trade-off of preservatives being adding chemicals to your food for a longer shelf life, whereas in foods with fewer preservatives may have a shorter shelf life but are made typically from fewer ingredients.